Gills are back at home as we occupy the late kick-off this evening on this international break. We've got Crawley at home. Can we get 2 wins on the bounce? All unravelling here on German Gills. Made that measure straight on as well. Yeah! Welcome to the German Gills Show. I'm going to be your host, Reese, taking you through every step of today's game against Crawley Town. Thank you very much for stopping by. And any Crawley fans here, thank you very much for stopping by also. This season, we are sponsored by C&A Building Products. The link to their website can be found in the description down below. And if you've got a building project going on at the moment and you're a Gills season ticket holder and you buy some of their products, you can get 10% off your order. Right, let's head over to Adam Wesgate. Adam, we had a fantastic win away at Bristol Rovers last week. Can you see us getting another win today under the floodlights this Saturday evening?
Well, good afternoon to everyone at home in Reese. It doesn't feel like the afternoon. It's bizarre that it's not a Tuesday night game with it being just so dark. But on to Bristol Rovers. Now, we got a good result there. Great to get the monkey off our back with a win finally. Nice that it was Ainsworth's return. I know he wasn't in the dugout, but hey-ho, won't be tonight. Yeah, it's just, can we keep it going? Well, Crawley, very different proposition because I think we rode our luck a bit with Bristol Rovers. Crawley are probably going to sit back with a low block, happy with a draw if they can get one, but they'll try and snatch something on the counter-attack. That's usually how these teams go. Over the past few years, we've struggled with that, but our scoring, we're now average with our goal scoring in the league, which is such a vast improvement for the last 3 years. So do I think we can get a win today? Yes. It is the kind of game that we do need to win to match our ambitions for the season. Yeah, we just need to keep the good positivity going. I think we can get a win, keep the momentum going. We've got a strong team out. The only one that's missing, I think, is Nevitt from the bench because he's suspended, but everybody else, we've got people coming back from injury. Actually, Morris is missing as well. Strong team. I think we'll put in a good performance. And yeah, we can do well on TV, Phil, which is quite rare for us, actually. But we've got so many games on there now. We'd have to have a poor campaign to do badly on TV. So let's see how it goes. Positivity, Wesgate's Gills.
And of course, we've got the German Gills fan zone. Fans have been reaching out to show about our game against Crawley Town this evening, and here's what they have to say.
Hello, Reese, and hello, Gills fans. I hope you're all well and you've had a good week. Well, we're at home to Crawley at 5:30. They've won their last 2 home games, but their away form's quite iffy, not very great. So I reckon we're going to win 2-0 today. Sadly, I couldn't make last week because I was busy, but Max Clark scored an epic goal and Lynn's in the away end. But come on, you Gills, for today. It was good to see Gareth slowly getting back. But yeah, come on, you Gills. Let's hope for the win. And subscribe to German Gills if you haven't already.
Hi, Reece. Hope you've had a good week, mate. Going to be making my way to Priesthall Stadium in a little bit. Might go for a quick drink in the factory before kick-off for today's game at home to Crawley. Stats for both teams are very poor in terms of their conversion rate, so you never know what we could be in for today. It could be a bore goalless draw, but I'm going to try and be optimistic and go for a 1-0 Gills win today. Maybe Josh Andrews to score, but yeah, let's hope we get 3 points. It'd be good to see the gaffer back in the ground. So yeah, let's hope we get the 3 points. Anyway, have a good week, mate. Enjoy the game, and Wesgate's Gills.
Afternoon, Reece. Hope you're well. The result today is going to be a 2-1 win for the Gills. It's going to be a lone goal and a Sam Garrett header. Up the Gills. Wesgate's Gills.
Good evening, Reece. Ben here. Hope you are well and having a fantastic week. Well, of course, I'm not currently at Priestfield at the moment, but I will be leaving shortly as I've just been watching a non-league game at Hollands and Blair versus Tunbridge Wells. So doing a double header today. But yeah, on to last week. What a brilliant result that was at Bristol Rovers. A great goal by Clarkey. And of course, last probably 15-20 minutes or so, they had more of a possession and looked like they might have tried to nick at the equalising goal, but luckily we held on for those 3 lovely points back to Kent. So my prediction for today's game, I'm going to go for a 2-0 Gills win, and I'm going to say Bradley Dack and the man who's just signed a new deal during the week, which is Mr. Sam Gale himself, in a 2-0 Gills win. But of course, fingers crossed for 3 points as always, and Wesgate's Gills!
And here's how the teams line up for our game today. Let's head over to Priestfield Stadium for today's live match reaction. Wesgate Gills! So we're about to get underway at Priestfield Stadium. Big shout out to our sponsor, Seat & A Building Products. Link to their website we found in the description down below. And if you'd like access to full match replays, you could also join our membership scheme, which is on YouTube as well, for $5 a month to gain access to all of our live match replays. And just a bit of a warning, the game at home to Colchester United, won't be no German Gills show, won't be no live match access as well for the subscribers because I'm going to be there. So if you see me there, come over and say hi. And lastly, Callum, who messaged earlier today, is going for a 1-0 win. Right. Different view, by the way, for Priestfield. We've got the opposite stand. We're in the Medway stand looking down this time. So let's see how this one unfolds. Gills at the first corner of the game on the right-hand side there. It's going to be Matt's car that puts it into the box, then in swings to the back post. It's always in the centre, actually. Heads it away. It's gone to Kumben. He's taken it down. That is an awful first touch, and that is a professional foul given there, and it could be Crawley Town on the counter-attack here, and Gills are on the back foot pedaling. It's 4v3 at the moment, and Crawley Town are through. They're going to get a shot towards goal. A decent save by Turner, and there's right in the face. I think he's taken that as well. That's going to knock him down a little bit, and again, like the first real attack in this game is a counter-attack from Crawley. If it wasn't for Jake Turner, it would have obviously been 1-0, but Benny's first touch there was awful. And he tried to make it so that it was a bit of a professional foul, but look at the wave of attack that Crawley have put on there, and they're obviously playing for this counter-attacking game. At one point, it was 4v2, and Gills are really backpedaling here, but look at this save by Jake Turner. He makes himself big, comes at the right moment, and he does smack him right in the face, but that is a decent save. Well, Gills just about got away with that one. Long throw on this far side for Crawley as they launch it into the box and need to get this one away. We do, but it looks like it's going to be recycled one more time. And Gills got to be careful as Barker puts in the box for Crawley, heads towards goal, and it's hit the post and gone straight into the hands of Turner. How Crawley haven't scored already is beyond me. The first 12 minutes of this game, Crawley could have easily been 2-0 up, and it's a good ball in the box by Barker as well. And Gills are just at the moment a bit creaky in defence, and they're not getting their defensive headers sorted out. That is a good header, actually. I think that was Bajrami, was it, who managed to do that? That was a really good header towards goal. Luckily, it bounced into Turner's hands, and it's still 0-0. And Crawley are coming forward now. They're taking more of this on the left-hand side as I think that is Adeyemo, who's done really well there against Hutton. He's got a handful of his shirt there, and he's got to be careful, but the possession stays with Crawley. He's looking to get a little bit of space to put it into the box, and he hasn't found any yet, but it looks like Crawley going to pick the ball up about 30 yards. It's going to be a shot from distance, and it's pushed away by Jake Turner and then cleared out for a throw-in. Crawley really on top. To Frankfurt, was on this right-hand side, taken by Hutton, and he went to take it short. It's good work, actually. He could just work it in the box, or at least get a ball in there to create some danger. It's gone to Dack, who does put it in the box. Not a bad ball, head away by Crawley. Can we get the follow-up of Clark? Surely take the shot. It's gone over the bar. And I'll put it in the highlight reel because, we've kind of slowed down Crawley's fast play and open play from the first sort of like 20 minutes, or 15, 20 minutes of this game. And now we're starting to grow into the game a little bit more, but at the moment it's just we can't seem to get anything threatening in the final third. And that's probably the closest we've got in terms of football. As Crawley are coming forward here, it's a bad tackle, and that's going to be a free kick to Crawley. But, I mean, I don't know. The game is still very much open. To Frankfurt, Gills on this near side is taken by Hutton. He's taking it short to McCleary, and there's hopefully an opportunity to get this ball in the bottom. McCleary's going to take it himself. His left foot, and maybe no. He's going to switch the play to give it to Matt Clark, and then chips it into the box. Can get this down and make a shot. He's going to go to Hutton on the far right end, on the right end of the box. He takes shots for goal, but it's saved by the goalkeeper. There's a chance there. Oh, it's another save for the goalkeeper, and it goes over the bar. That is the closest Gills has come, and that's good defensive work by Anderson for Crawley as well. And I thought the chance was over there when Hutton sort of had it on the byline, but we managed to make something from this. It was a shot really from Hutton as well, and it was saved by Wallacott. And it's a good ball in this. He's taken the shot there. It makes something dangerous happen. Anything can happen. Benny's unlucky. It's a good double save from Wallacott and ultimately defended excellently well by Crawley. But nonetheless, it is the best attacking phase that Gills have had in this game so far, and Andrews is unlucky there. Just went over the bar. But I've got to say, great work from both Wallacott and Anderson to defend for Crawley. Really, really good work for them as well. That's good work from Crawley as they're coming for now with Flint's picked the ball up. He's obviously going to use the left-hand side nose and a bit more direct in the centre. A shot towards goal and it's hit the crossbar. My goodness me. It was a block from Smith as the ball is still actually bouncing around as it's gone out now for a goal kick, but it deflected Smith. That could have gone anywhere. It did go anywhere. I thought it was Ness in the back of the net because it had turned a beat with the deflection, but it rattled off the crossbar. Let's watch this one more time because it's one of those things where if you're at the bottom of the table, that's the kind of luck you get. If you're heading more the top half of the table, that's the kind of luck you get as well. It's God blimey, that really was close, just nesting in the back of the net and Crawley taking the lead. And I have to say, up to 40 minutes of this game, the team that deserved to be in front are Crawley, and Gills, I would say, are very lucky to have no goals conceded at the moment. Throw taken by Hutton. He's taking it short. It's going to Max Clark, who's going to put the ball into the box. A decent ball. Someone get head towards goal. Surely, it's gone over the bar by Sam Gale. It was just rising. And this guy who's just signed a new contract for Gills, wouldn't it have been great if he could celebrate it with a goal? Oh, it's unfortunate. That's a great ball into the box. It bounced and he just couldn't get quite over the top of it. But that is a great opportunity. The more I look at that, the more I think that should come in rather than not. God, Sam Gale. If he just gets a little bit earlier, maybe gets a little bit higher over the top of the ball, that Nesta was in the back of the net. It didn't, and it is still 0-0. It could be a chance for Gills. What's happened here? I mean, again, I get really frustrated with the speed of the highlights. If even when Sky Sports are doing it officially, they're not cutting back to the action. This is what we want. It's a long ball over the top, and McCleary's running through. What actually happened here? Oh, there's a shot and a save in the end by Wallacott. Why are we just not just go straight to the game? Wait for a proper break in play before you get the highlight going. It really irks me. Oh, that is really close. Good reaction save by Wallacott. Had a turn to put that ball, or to get his hand behind the ball there. But God, Gills again could have nicked it and gone 1-0 up there. Gills with the corner on this right side. They're taking his shot. Is there? Dack's going to take the shot towards goal. Yes! And Dack has scored right before half-time. That came straight off the training ground, that one. It's Max Clark who put an absolute pinpoint pass to Bradley Dack, and first time puts it in the top right-hand corner. That is 100% textbook off the training ground. I love seeing goals like that. It's an absolute joy to watch. And we've got someone like Dack on the end of that. You know he's likely to find the target with a bit of finesse and a little bit of power as well. He did all of that. Let's watch it from this lovely angle. Oh, he runs that from the 6-yard line as well. What a fantastic set-piece play that is. Absolutely brilliant to see. You can only try one of those once in a game as well, and it absolutely paid off. Look at this view. What a fantastic finish. And Gills are 1-0 to the good. And that is half-time. So at half-time, it's Gillingham 1, Crawley Town 0, and on the line, we've got Adam Wesgate.
Good evening.
So it's floodlights on a Saturday afternoon game, which is a little bit weird.
It is, yes, but the game plan worked. We lulled them into a false sense of security, and we hit them when they couldn't respond. So what more could you ask for?
Well, you said that the way that Crawley been playing as well. I think the first 15 minutes, they could feel upset that they haven't got a goal, because if you're bottom of the table, that's the kind of luck you get, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. We were dire for the first 10, 15 minutes, and I think Crawley have had the better chances. I know you were reading out the stats, and 8 shots we've had and 4 on target, but really we're very lucky to be ahead, and we've got to do something at half-time just to address some of the issues, because we don't want to rest on our laurels.
I know, but before we just talk about the goal, we were just talking off there briefly. You said there's big holes in the middle of the park, aren't there? And it's really that kind of football just always leads to direct long ball, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and in the last home game when we had all the strikers on, we played that sort of front four, and we were being hit so badly on the counter-attack and just the 2 goals they got in the last game were just smack bang through the middle. And if we'd have been playing a better team today, we'd probably be 2 or 3 behind. Let's be generous and say we get our goal. We'd be 2 or 3-1 behind now.
Yeah, I can totally see that. But on the goal, it's a lovely work goal, isn't it? A good finish.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's the quality that you would hope to get from Dack. As you said, it was a great work corner anyway, irrespective of Dack's quality. But no, it was It's lovely, isn't it, that we've had 2 games in a row where we've had 2 sort of worldies.
Right, absolutely. Well, I do think, though, a change is probably needed at half-time. Somewhere in the middle of the park, probably, isn't it?
Yeah, Johnny Williams, I'd say. If we haven't got Little, when we have those midfield 2 of Mackenzie and Coleman, and I like both of them, especially Mackenzie, we're just too, we have to play route 1 more, and we're quite predictable then. But with Williams and Little in the middle, we just have people who, because they're just better pass, well, not necessarily passers, but their vision of passing and what they give to us in terms of playing on the deck. It's just better. Then we can play the route 1 or we can play, on the deck. It gives us options.
You're absolutely right. But hopefully we can keep this lead, and we'll hear your thoughts at full time.
See you then.
So we're about to get underway for the second half. A big shout out to our other supporter of the channel, which is Viper Golf. And if you like football golf shirts, retro football golf shirts, these are you guys to go to. If you go to the link in the description, you will find the website. And if you use code GD5 at checkout, you get £5 off your order. And just to add to that further, the owner of Viper Golf, Reese, is there with his daughter, Evelyn, who is the mascot for today's game. And he is wearing also the shirt, which you would win if you retweet and repost our goal of the month competitions as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoy your evening out at Priest or both Reese and Evelyn. Right, can Gills find a way to get 3 points from this game? And Clark has taken this shot. His head towards near post, but it's cleared away. It's going to be recycled maybe one more time as Clark picks it up and puts it into the box. And it's a head towards goal. And it's in the back of the net, but it's offside. I just saw the lines and flags go straight up. And Gills and Dack nearly scored again, but the lino was very, very quick with his flag. So usually when that kind of stuff happens, you kind of go, fair enough, it must have been offside. But we'll get a good angle here as this ball is re-delivered one more time into... he's onside, is he? That's so close. It's one of those. I reckon 50% of the linos don't give that. I reckon 50% do. Dack himself probably was unsure if he was offside or not, but from that angle, it did look like he was onside. Nonetheless, the ref only gets on the lino. He gets one look at it and one call. Saw it as offside. Still, great start from the Gills. Dack's done really well there. He's put the ball through to McCleary. Can we get the right pass through here? He's got to go himself. He's going to go to the right-hand side to McKenzie. He's got a ball into Andrews. Is he offside? Is he onside? He's hit the post, though, but he is offside. I just think that flurry forward had a lot more potential than what actually was delivered. And it's a real shame. There was cross runs everywhere, and it just looked like one person was going to be offside. It was Andrews in the set. He didn't even finish on the back of the net as well, which is disappointing. But Gills, again, very close to getting a second. Forster's going to deliver this ball in the box on the right-hand side to an outswing, and George head this one away, head towards goal, and it's gone in the back of the net. And I've got to say, it's really poor defensive work from Gills, and Crawley have equalised. But there's also a little bit of part of me that says in the first 15 minutes, Crawley probably did deserve a goal. And on balance, I think one was probably about right. And it pains me to say that, because Gills could have easily been turning up, and given the fine margins of an offside call, probably should be. But then, that's football nonetheless, and that's what happens. And the ball goes into the box. It's always going to be a threat, and it's just one of those really weird goals. I think it come off the chest. I didn't see who managed to get it on it. It's always a header. That's a decent header, actually. I think that might have been Barker who's done that. I didn't quite see. And it's, no, it's not. It's Bajrami, actually, who's done that. It's a decent head towards goal. And Gills are paired back, and it's 1-1. It's a long ball over the top here. Andrews hit this one forward. Can McCleary get on the end of this? He can't. It's cleared. Well, it's only cleared as far as Andrews, and John can get control of the ball as it goes to McCleary on this far right-hand side. As he stayed on the side, he has done. If he gets it into the box, Gills have got a chance here. It's going to forward to Clark. Take the shot again. We know he can do it, and it's blocked, and it's a penalty. And Gills have got themselves a penalty, as it looks like it was handled in the block, and I'd love to see the replay of that, but the referee was dead certain, and Gills have got a penalty. And I've got to say, we've missed the last two in the league. Can we actually put one in the back of the net for once? Wow, I can't wait to see the replay of this one. So a good ball in the box of McCleary, and it's gone to Max Clark. We know he's capable of it. It's a really powerful shot as well. And let's have a look at this. He has hit actually the arm of Barker, and I've got to say, that is harsh. I think that's quite harsh. His arm's in a natural position, and he's turned as well. As he he's down by his side. God, if that was against us, I'd be fuming. Yikes. Okay. Well, You win some, you lose some, you get some, you don't get some, and I think Crawley can be upset with that one. I'm going to be totally honest. Nonetheless, you make your own luck, and we did come forward, and we made that chance. Can we actually put it in the back of there from the spot? And it's Mackenzie who's going to step up, and he takes a shot towards goal. We actually score from the spot. It's Mackenzie with the penalty duty, and just as Gills go behind, we are back in front again from a penalty, and it's very coolly done by Mackenzie, and Gills are 2-1 up. It is a real open game. Gills regain their lead, and I've got to say, I don't know if any Gills fans are going to be annoying me for saying this, but I think it was a very generous penalty that got us that, and a little bit of pace behind that shot. The goalkeeper, Wallacott, is not saving that. Good job we've got someone that can take a penalty now and find the back of the net. It's Gillingham 2, Crawley 1. And Crawley now building their play on this left-hand side. It's Flint who's got the ball and is passed it out even further. And Crawley looking to get this ball into the box. They do get it in. It's a head towards goal, and it's pushed away by Jake Turner. The ball is still in play. It's recycled one more time and goes out for a corner. This game is very, very open. The goal scorer, Banjarami, is going to start this attack here as they go over to left-hand side. Crawley, who are very good at trying to find these little spaces and passes to cause Gills problem. They've done well to get into the box. Here's a shot towards goal. It's a decent save by Turner. That's another good save. The attack is not over. Collected by Turner, and he lands on it. Turner is this game and last, he's played really, really well. Let's watch this one more time, because this is it's a great angle as well. Let's watch his save. Yeah, he's done well there to get his hand on that. And there's an attack down this left-hand side if Andrews can keep that in play. And he has done or not. I don't know what's happened there, but nonetheless, there's a good shot from Troy, but a good save by Jake Turner. Crawley now looking to exploit down this left-hand side. They've done well to get a little bit of space there. That's fantastic passing work, and what a goal that is. That's such a good goal. And you know what, right? I'm obviously frustrated Gills have just conceded. But you know what? That's a really nice goal. Well worked. And Crawley done some really good short passing throughout this, and they've just exploited Gillingham's back line there with some lovely short passing moves, and that's really hard to defend against for what it's worth. And my goodness me, what a finish that is as well. But again, I don't know. I kind of feel like at the moment a draw is probably a fair enough result, but it is gutty because I do feel like Gills still have something in this to find a way to win it, but no, he's not offside. I mean, that would be a very unfortunate call. But Gills had one earlier, Bradley Dack as well. But that is it's good work from. I mean, it's a bit weak there, I suppose, on that far side, but it's well worked, and it's in the back of the net. I don't know. 2-2. We've got 10 minutes to go to see if we can see what happens. But I don't know. I have huge mixed feelings about that one. Ball's gone forward here, and can Gills make something happen here as it's gone towards goal? There's no one there to follow it up, and we're still surely going to keep the attack alive as it goes on this far right-hand side. We're going to cut inside and make something happen. He's very one-footed, that Smith, and oh dear, Crawley could be on the counter-attack here. We just need to make this one safe, and is there a professional foul in here somewhere? No, but there's a lot of space now for Watson to create something. This could be a great chance for Crawley. It's a great save again by Jake Turner. The attack is not over. Another block as well by Coleman, and Jake Turner saving us there, and Gills are on danger of losing this one where we were relatively comfortable for about half an hour in this half, and Crawley is still keeping the pressure up. I think that attack might be over. No, we're going to keep this one going. Crawley and how the team looking likely to try and find a way to get 3 points. Is it going to go in the box? And it is going to the back post, and that is a corner. Wow, Jake Turner really keeping the Gills in this game. Let's watch this one more time. This is the bit so Crawley's second goal was nicely worked and good passing, but look how overexposed we are. We're giving them this opportunity specifically for this play, and that is the difference here as the ball is still attacking for Crawley, goes to the back post still and goes for a goal kick. This is still up for grabs for absolutely anybody. This is surely going to be the last phase of the game as we hit injury time right on 7 minutes, which is what was allocated as Crawley got this free kick on this left-hand side to deliver the ball deep into the box, and Turner does catch it. And that is going to be full time, and Gills do end up with a 2-2 draw. Got to say, I genuinely think that's probably about right as the game concludes. I think a draw is actually a very, very fair result. But I'm sure Adam Wesgate might be able to put it more eloquently than me currently. So we'll go over to him now.
So in a way, I'd say a draw was a fair result, but if anything, Crawley deserved to win this game. I kept thinking throughout, like, how is this team 22nd? And the one conclusion I've come to is they must be poor in defence. I'll have a look at their record afterwards, but we had a lot of opportunities. So either team could have won this game, but Crawley on the whole played better. And you just think to yourself, 22nd, that's the way the luck goes, etc. And they come up with an 82nd minute goal. And Crawley kept trying to go for it. It only looked like there was one team who was going to win it, although we did have that chance with Johnny Smith at the end. I think Bristol Rovers papered over the cracks to a degree from what I'm hearing about how we played. And today, I think we can say the same, honestly, because if that had been a better team, I think we'd have lost this one. So onwards and upwards. I mean, hopefully the management's here. I don't think the front four works in the first instance. I mean, when we changed, it didn't get much better, did it? We let in another goal, but we've got to do something different because we won't keep getting results like this. Great entertainment, great goals, but very dicey, and we will lose games at this rate. But onwards and upwards, Law Skeets Gills.